Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, Alanis Morissette's Thank You and why it's the song she wants to be remembered for. But here's the thing, this isn't just about a song. It's about what happens when an artist captures a moment of pure vulnerability and turns it into something universal. And honestly, that's what makes this so fascinating. First off, let's talk about Jagged Little Pill. That album is a cultural juggernaut, right? It's the kind of record that feels like it's speaking directly to your soul, especially if you've ever felt angry, confused, or just plain misunderstood. Personally, I think what makes it so timeless is how Alanis channels those raw emotions into something cathartic. It's like she's giving you permission to feel all the messy, complicated things you're not supposed to talk about. And that's why it's sold over 33 million copies. It's not just music, it's therapy. But here's where it gets interesting. Thank You is the song that stands out for Alanis herself. She said it captures the best version of her, and that's a big statement. What many people don't realize is that this song came from a place of stillness, written after she returned from India following the Jagged Little Pill tour. If you take a step back and think about it, that's huge. Here's an artist who's just come off this massive, chaotic tour, and instead of writing another angry anthem, she writes a song about gratitude. It's like she's saying, hey, even in the midst of all this noise, I found peace. And that's what makes Thank You so powerful. It's not just a song, it's a reminder that stillness and gratitude can coexist with anger and frustration. In my opinion, that's a message we all need to hear, especially in a world that feels increasingly chaotic. What this really suggests is that Alanis isn't just an artist, she's a storyteller who's constantly evolving, and Thank You is a snapshot of that evolution. Now, let's talk about the concert experience, because that's where this all comes full circle. Seeing Alanis live, you realize her anger isn't just about rage, it's fueled by love. She's angry because she cares, because she sees injustice, and because she wants a better world. One thing that immediately stands out is how her energy translates on stage. It's not just about performing, it's about connecting. And when she plays Thank You, it's like she's hitting a reset button, not just for herself, but for the entire audience. What makes this really interesting is how personal this song becomes for listeners. For the writer of the source material, it's tied to memories of their mom, of singing along to Jagged Little Pill and later seeing Alanis in concert together. That's the beauty of music, right? It becomes the soundtrack to our lives. But it also raises a deeper question: why do certain songs stick with us? Why do they become the ones we want to be remembered by? From my perspective, Thank You works every time because it's honest. It's not trying to be anything other than what it is, a moment of gratitude captured in song. And in a world where everything feels so loud and overwhelming, that kind of simplicity is revolutionary. Personally, I think that's why Alanis chose this as the song she wants to be remembered for. It's not her biggest hit, but it's her most authentic. So, here's my closing thought: what's your thank you? What's the song, moment, or memory that captures the best version of you? Because that's what this is all about, finding those moments of stillness and gratitude in the chaos. And if you ask me, that's a pretty powerful way to live. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.